Hello my YouTube friends. It's Jay. And you know, I thought, in my last video I told you, I shared with you that I was just really trying to, I don't know, I just feel this need to start decluttering, going through things. Like I said, I've had so many crafts over the years, and of course I have inventory everywhere. Stashed in this little room, in closets, in every little cranny. And I thought, you know what? Why don't I go through some of this stuff and see what I can do? See where I can maybe find a new home or just get rid of it. Hey, I know I'm not going to use it anymore. And I don't know why I just let it sit. It could just be overwhelming when you look back and you see the things that you've collected. You think, what was I thinking? Oh, so today, look, another glad bag. And I thought, well, what would I put in this glad bag? And I don't have a place to take it yet, but at least when I do find a place, you see, if you find a place and then you have to then go through the stuff, it just makes it harder, and then you put it off. Good intention. Okay, so I'm coming up with this. Just go ahead and buy my bags. Go ahead and, as I feel like, see, I'm under no pressure right now. There's nothing going on. This is, we're not moving, or we're not, there's no pressure. I can just take my time, take one thing at a time, whatever comes to mind, to say, you know what, I need to declutter under that cabinet. You know what, I need to declutter over here, or in that corner, or on that wall, all those books. But I'm going to go ahead and have a bag, and when I do find a place, bingo, it's already bagged up. So today, I thought I may as well film this as I go. So here's my bag. I got it for Tuesday morning for 99 cents. You can't beat that. It's a beautiful bag, isn't it? Okay. What am I going to declutter today? Well, right up under my table, I have this beautiful folk art little caddy that I painted doing some classes when I was really a follower. I really was into Josanja Jensen. Josanja Jensen, she's a well-known decorative artist. And I think her son may even still be painting, we're talking, let's see, what are we talking? Maybe the 80s and 90s, I guess about that time. So, but anyway, I thought this caddy would be perfect to just go through and see what I have, and then let's see if I can bring myself to let it go. Oh, alright, so I'm going to give you some clues too for those who might want to say, well, Jay, you know what, maybe I might start that. Well, first of all, if things been packed away, you need some paper towels, some damp paper towels, or some kind of little spray, because you need to wipe things off. You need to, they've been under here. I don't have any animals or anything like that, but, they get dusty. First thing. What do you call this thing? A winder. A VHS winder. Now, I may keep this on because I do have some VHS. I know. Okay. But I do have some VHS, and this is a winder. So I'm just going to wipe it off right now, but I wouldn't know where to send this anyway. So I can't move the camera right now, but I have some VHS, and I have a lot of decorative painting VHS. Back in the day, like I said, when I was really into decorative painting, and I traveled and did shows and studied under some really professional teachers. Well, I have a lot of the tapes, a lot of the VHS. Now, they may not be any good by now, but at least I'll have this. So this I'm going to lay over to the side. I'm just going to lay it down here. Okay. Now, I can just grab this up right away and tell you. Okay, of course, back in the day, I was a sewer. Back when I worked, I used to make a lot. Well, I started out really sewing. Back in the day, I used to just make everything. Do you remember dashikis? Well, I used to be like a dashiki queen. I could just run those things, like I could just make them. And so, you know, all my friends or people at church or, you know, oh, Jay, I got this pretty fabric. Will you make me a dashiki? So, but these are some patterns that I've probably kept. I used to have a lot of patterns, and over the years I would bring myself to get rid of them. But then you know how you hold on to just a few, thinking, oh, well, I'm going to lose the weight and I'm going to try that pattern again. Not. But this is some of the patterns. Now I know I'm not going to use them, so I'm just going to wipe some of the dust off. Look at that. That's really cute, though. But I don't even dress like that anymore, and I don't have anywhere to go. You know, I'm not big into a lot of my things that I used to be into. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Simplicity. Oh, I used to love simplicities. Look at that. That's cute. Let's see what this is. Oh, here's a beautiful skirt. I wouldn't wear it. I mainly wear slacks now or whatever. Cute. Now this looks like a maternity dress. I know I ain't gonna wear that. So that goes into my glad bag. Oh, this is cute. Look at that. Okay. So, boy, see, that was dusty. Okay, let's see what else is in my caddy that I know I'm not going to use. Well, like I said, back in the day, after I stopped sewing clothes, then I was doing a lot of craft shows. So I would do a lot of little small quilts, tabletop quilts. And this is from some of the Debbie Mum collection. I was real big into a lot of her stuff. Here is all kind of little quilt wreaths, just tabletops. Oh, this is cute. This is back when you would take sweatshirts and cut them in half, cut them up the front, and then you would add like a collar or cuffs, a cuff, or pockets. Hey, I might better hold on to that one. Put it in the bag. Okay. And of course, as an ex-crafter, you always made these little dolls. I never did get into the dolls, but I don't know. I just bought this. It was probably on sale somewhere. Okay. Oh, this is pretty. Dream spinners, homespun. If you are a quilter from some time ago, look. See, never been used. Brand new. Oh, now here again is the sweatshirt concept, where you could take a sweatshirt, you cut it up the front, and then you put a collar or a front edging with fabric. Hope that's showing up. Isn't that pretty? They were called sweat jackets. I'll show you maybe a couple that I did make. Okay, you see I kind of put that over there. Oh, that was just a little magazine. This is real old. It's just some keepsake quilting. It was one of those magazines they would send you. That would just go in the trash because I don't even know if they're in business. Okay, and it has all my mailing information. Alright, so now this is Country Appliqués. There's a Santa on a bike. Now I'm going to have to get something. It is so hot in here. While I'm holding that up for you to look at, I'll just wipe my face a little bit. What do you think of that? Okay, let's see what else I have. I have some more of those. Let me just take a look at my face, sorry. It's hot under these lights. Okay, a lot more country. Goes in the box. Oh, this was cute. Keepsake hearts. I used to order these. That goes in there. But there are people that still quilt this stuff. They still love it. They're still left in the country. Country angels. Angels are really big in the country, you know. Oh, this is pretty. Oh, Dream Spinners again. They have the best quilt patterns. Like I said, I don't even know if she's still in business or, you know, like I said, these are sold. Oh, here's even a date on the back. 1988. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Phew. Sorry. Okay. There's some cute little, I ordered it from Black Mountain Quilts. Yeah, these were people that had little home quilting businesses, and you could, we didn't have internet then. We didn't have, you know, it wasn't YouTube or anything, but they were in magazines or whatever, and in quilt shops, and you can buy, you know, they're called packets. That's what we would call them. They're just where you get the pattern and make the project. Now this one, this is a quilting group that's local to us, and maybe one day the original owners, I don't know if they're still quilting or not, but I can take you to the little quilt shop, and it was called Little Quilts. For anyone who's ever quilted back in the day, Little Quilts, right here in Georgia. And this is their Little Angel collection. And it was just a bunch of little tabletop or little wall hanging type quilts. Let me make sure I got the pattern in here. Yeah. It was a cute little pattern. It's a packet, and you buy this. Like I said, we didn't have online and all that, but you buy it, and it comes. See there how you get the cutouts, and then all the instructions. I'm going to fold that and I'll make sure it all gets back together. I'll just lay it down there for right now. Oh, this is nice. Heart to Hand. This was a nice group. Look at this snowman trio. Let's see if I'm holding it up to the camera okay. Okay, that goes in the bag. So see, all I have to do is call around to different churches or groups and see if I can find quilters. Oh, this is cute. Oh, here's the Debbie Mom, the snowman sampler. Isn't that pretty? Like I said, brand new. I don't know if I ever used this one or not. I don't think I did. So it's brand new. Never was open. I just bought it because I had at the quilt store. Like I said, at the time, I wasn't knitting like I'm knitting now. I can knit, but you know, knitting wasn't in. Country was in. Okay, let's see. Here's another Santa, another one of Debbie Mom's, one of the Mom's World Santa sampler. That's the Santa sampler. Okay, so, oh, that was the one I got. That goes in here. Okay, so I thought, okay, Jay, you're doing good. I got rid of the samplers. Let's go on down in here. Hope ain't no spider in here. Okay, let's see. This is why you need a paper towel. Just damp it, or a cleaning rag, and just damp it and clean things as you go. Then you don't have to go back and do it, because we're gonna. Oh, this is a beautiful, quick watercolor quilts. And then look at the one I'm gonna show you on the back. I don't know who this is by. Dina Pappas. Oh gosh, I think I have to keep this one just for keepsakes. If you've never seen the watercolor quilts, these were fantastic back in the day. I'm telling you, that you cut fabric, and it's the placement of it that makes. I'm trying to find a large picture so I can show you how you take pieces of the quilt. Maybe that will show up. I don't know if that will or not. It's the way you piece the quilt. Oh yeah, there's a name right on the front. I don't even know if she's still quilting. Maybe she's gotten on the internet. Maybe I have to look some of these up. I think I'm going to have to keep this one. See, don't be under any pressure now. Don't be under any pressure. Just because I keep it today, maybe next time I may be able to let it go, okay? But right now, today, I don't think so. These are magazines. The American Home and Gardens quilting magazines. I used to love all these magazines. Oh gosh. But I'm going to go ahead and just put those in there. I can let that go. Let's see. Really pretty quilts. Let's see, can I show you some of the quilts? This is Wild About Flower quilts. Oh, let's see. I think I did make some of these. I did make this one, I believe, or something close to it. Oh, God. Okay. All right, let's see what this one is. In the Beginning, Sharon. I don't know all these people's names. Oh, this is really nice. You can tell it's back in the day. Just by the way they're dressed. But all these quilting patterns. I'm not going to use that. Here's a Christmas template. Here is another little magazine or something. Now this one is kind of cute. Let me go back. Only because sometimes she has a lot of little pillows in here. Oops, it's falling apart, but that's okay. Because sometimes I like to do, I'm not a cross stitcher. I never could understand the concept of cross stitching. That's the strangest thing. I saw how you'd fold the fabric and you'd fold it again, then you'd find the point, and then you'd work out from the point. I just like, but I always enjoyed, when I was a little girl, we learned how to needlepoint. This is way back in the day. I'm talking about in the 60s. And that's just something I've always enjoyed, but very simple. I didn't go to school and I didn't pursue it, and it wasn't a hobby that was widespread. You know, maybe in a few circles, maybe certain parts of the country, but it wasn't, you know, like down here in the where I would, you know, be exposed to. You know, you just learn the basic couple stitches, you know, how to do the tent stitch or the basket weave, and just like that, the basket. So, but I like to make pillows. So this has a lot of pillows and has a lot of the ruffles, which is what I would like. But I can do that now without a book. I don't need a book. Heart's Delight 9-patch. Oh, this was really nice. This was a bunch of 9-patch quilts where you do the strips and then you'd, oh, that's real nice. There's no color pictures in here though. They've got nice quilting information, but the color pictures are just on the covers. So I think I can let this one go too. Let's see, how am I doing with my bag? Okay. Alright, let's see. I hope I don't fall out the chair on this. Okay. Wait, we gotta do this one next. Okay. Remember? Strip Quilted Jackets. That's the name of it, I'm sorry. Strip Quilted Jackets. And I have one. Somebody made me one. I can't wear it because I'm too big now, but I kept it because she had put so much work in it. I could not bear to just get rid of it yet. But it was pretty back in the day. Now look at this one on the back cover. Oh, back in the day, you know, like I said, if you were a crafter and you did shows, this was a hot item. People would line up in your booth and you'd have them hanging all up, and people would line up to buy these things because they're basically like just strips of you know, the calico fabric, quilting fabric, and then you sew it together and then you turn it into a jacket or a vest or something. And people would just line up. But for the people that made them, all right, Timberberries. This is a really well-known, used to be a well-known quilting group. Now I don't know if any of these quilting people or groups are still, you know, after all these years, because they've gotten older just like me. They've got probably back problems after years of quilting. But it's a really pretty book. They used to do some beautiful work. All right. Oh, Debbie Mom again. She was really big into Santas. You know, country Santas, country angels. Oh, I was big into country angels, Oh, I'm telling you, this is going to have a life of its own. Once I start going through a lot of stuff, you know, left over from my crafting days. I wasn't smart enough then. Once you leave one thing, you really should let it go. But I still have it, as you can see. Oh, you hadn't seen the other books I have when I was painting. This is the quilting. You hadn't seen books when I was painting. But I'm gonna wait and tell you about that. Say that, make it a new video. Here's a nice book, The Year of Wall Quilts. Let's see if there's any color pictures. It just gives you a lot of the patterns. Shows you different quilts. See, the patterns are already in here. So you get in the book, the patterns, the instructions. There's a nice star quilt. Okay, let's see. Santas again. And usually they have a pull-out section, see? You just pull it out and all the little appliques are in there. They don't have a lot of color pictures, so there's nothing. That was a nice magazine. Someone, somewhere, would still love to probably do that. Oh, let's see. All right. Big block quilts. Look at that. This is nice. Big blocks. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I just... See, small quilts. That was what I was into. I was never into large quilts. I just wasn't that much of a quilter. I couldn't last that long. My back couldn't take it. But I could do small things and be done. You get the gratification. You get the feeling of quilting, but yet the gratification doesn't take as long as large quilts. I was trying to find more pictures. See, now here's the country idea again. Country quilts with country dolls. Okay. I hope this is all on camera because I sure hate to have to do this again. Like I said, I was sitting over there and all of a sudden I jumped up and I thought, oh Jay, you know what you ought to just go ahead and do? You ought to do a clean out right quick. Oh, these are jelly rolls. Now, one of my favorite quilting sites now, you know, while at this time is Missouri Star, Jenny. I used to watch her a lot. Just watching, I kept saying, oh, I'm going to do some of that, Jenny. I'm going to do some of that. I'm going to order some of those jelly rolls. But I just knew that I was not going to get into back into quilting. But it's nothing wrong to know how. Look at that. I would love to. Oh, look at that. Just soft and beautiful. You know, there's nothing wrong with knowing how. To have that. Oh. That is a beautiful quilt on that chair. Jelly Roll Quilts, and this book is, I don't see a date on it, but it was designed by Kathy Brown. I wonder where Kathy Brown is today. She's probably like me, cleaning out some of this stuff. She's probably sitting there going, what was I thinking, all this stuff? Okay, all right, now we're coming back to some of the other stuff that I was known for. Here is Holiday Treasures. All this little country stuff. I'd sit for hours in this room right here. Of course, it wasn't like this. It was decorated differently, and it wasn't nice and bright. It was just, I had fabric everywhere. I'd sit here and sew all day, just about all night, making all this little stuff to have for my shows. Little country Santas, little gingerbread boys, little snowmen. I'd have a tree, hang them on the tree. Oh, people would pay for this stuff. Oh, I'm telling you. Oh, I'm telling you. How you think I got all this stuff? Oh, people pay for this. People really enjoyed it. It was big. Oh, here's some little free. Oh, look, here's a bunch of little Hancock fabrics, some little freebies. Shows you how to put together this beautiful little Santa. Now this would, I think I'd keep this one. Nothing wrong with having that. Just to kind of have some. I might hold on to that. Let's see if this is another one. These are little freebies that you would get. Oh, look at that. I think at Hancock's back in the day, when I would go in. Cottage roses. Look at that. I might just hold on for right now. I don't know. Here's another little freebie. These are just some little Christmas aprons. Like I said, I wasn't a real quilter, so I don't really, I didn't get into a lot of all the stuff. Okay, one of those quilts came out of one of these books, but I don't think it was this one. Okay, let's see what else we have. I may have to cut off, I may have to do part 2 or something. Oh, I need to wipe the dust off this one. Ooh. Alright. Oh, this is really pretty. A Star for All Seasons table runner. Tables and placemats. Now, I did make these. Remember? Because you had to make small things that you could turn over quickly. You can't do large quilts and do a craft show and expect to sell them because people were, I mean, there were people there who had large quilts, but they also had large prices. And yes, they sold too, but I didn't have the stamina. I know I did the one on the back. Should I have any other color pictures to show? Oh, there's one. I was trying to see if there was any color pictures. Oh, here's one that was for fall. Isn't that pretty? So that was pretty. I think I need to hold on to that just for a little bit. Just in case I need it. I don't know. I know. But see, I'm under no pressure. Oh, look. We got into it so good. Then we got into country vest. Look at the vest out of... we were into it. Let's see. Oh, this was a nice book here. This is another one of the watercolor log cabin quilts. She did. She would do the log cabin style, but it was you have to kind of look up and see, because you probably can't really see a great picture of this, how they would do watercolor. They would actually paint with the fabric, make it a watercolor looking quilt. It was fabulous. They were just absolutely beautiful, stunning. You would just sit there and look and dream like, oh man, I wish I could make that. It was just the fabric and the placement of the fabric, the way it was cut, and the placement. Okay. I'm sorry, somebody's outside of my house probably doing grass or something, who knows. I live in the land of grass cutting. Just a magazine. So since it's getting so loud, what I will do is stop here and then, ooh, look at me. And then decide if I want to continue on with this one, because I do have some other things, but we'll just stop the tape here and then I'll see how it looks and go from there. Well, so far, I feel great. I feel lighter. I feel happier. And I got a nice glad bag. See you in just a little bit.